What's going on? I just got a call from the pilot. He's fueled up and ready. Why are you still here?
3 guesses. Make that one, Julian.
Teresa? She can't stop you from leaving.
You want to bet?
Teresa seems to think that because she's Alistair's wife, she has the authority to keep us from leaving.
But don't be silly. I'm running Crane Industries now.
Julian, Alistair isn't dead. He's in a coma. So as his wife, I have the right to step into his position of power.
Well, where did you get a mad idea like that?
I'm Mrs. Alistair Crane, and I have rights.
You may have rights, but I will guarantee you one thing. You have no power. None. My dearest stepmother, if you think this is some sort of a game, you are sadly mistaken. You have no power as Alistair's wife. In the event of his incapacity, his instructions are quite clear. I'm to take over in his absence.
Little Ethan is Alistair's heir.
He's a child. Until he's of age, I control all the decisions that affect this business and this family.
As Alistair's wife, Julian, I am in charge of my son's company.
Well, you must be joking. You think Father would ever leave any responsibility or power to a woman? Why don't you think Sheridan has no involvement in Crane Industries? Father thinks women are fit for only one occupation, that is breeding.
Fancy works at Crane.
What, fashion design, an area Father thinks is totally useless. Yes, he gave her a pretty office and an assistant she can play with, but he also gave her a walk-in dollhouse when she was 6 years old. The office is the adult equivalent of that. He would never put a woman in a position of consequence, certainly not you, dear. So just get that idea out of your head. As his wife, you have access to a fat bank account, but my darling, you have no say over anything. So please, would you just step aside, let Ethan and Gwen catch their flight?
Thank you, Julie.
Julian, thank you. Wish us luck in India.
I believe in making your own luck.
So do I.
Now, Teresa, move out of the way. Ethan and Gwen have a plane to catch. You have no authority to stop them.
That's where you're wrong, Julian. I am in charge. As Mrs. Alistair Crane, I can direct the lives of everyone in Harmony, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
This is going on long enough.
No, Julian, get your hands
All right,
off.
enough. I will further discuss your position in this family, but right now, Ethan and Gwen have a plane to catch. Ethan, go.
Gladly.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you.
Julian, you let me go. Let me go this
Be
instant.
quiet. You are acting like a child.
You know what? You honestly think. Julian, get off of
There
me.
is nothing you can do. You have to let them go.
Why? Why? Let the man that I love go with my daughter? I don't think so. You're crazy.
I am telling you, there is nothing you can do.
I wouldn't bet on that. Put me through to the Crane jet, please.
Don't be insane.
Hello. Yes, is this the Crane pilot for today? This is Mrs. Alistair Crane. The flight has been canceled. Do not fly my plane anywhere. Yes, my plane is to be grounded until further notice. You keep the wheels on the tarmac until you have my authorization.
Give me that phone.
Julian?
But we have Mr. Crane's authorization, Julian Crane.
And I am Mrs. Alistair Crane, and I speak for my husband, and I am overriding my stepson's authorization. Is that clear? You are to take orders from me.
No disrespect, ma'am, but this is extremely unusual.
And what business is that of yours? If you value position, Captain, then you will obey me. If that plane takes off, I will have you arrested for theft of a valuable jet wherever you land. Are we clear, Captain?
Oh, yeah. Yes, we are, Mrs. Crane.
What did I say? Ethan and Gwen aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, I felt so sorry for you when you first married Father, but now I see you fit right in. You're the perfect wife for Alistair Crane. I don't know whether to laugh or weep.
Sticks and stones, Julian. I sacrificed so much to be your father's bride, but now it's payback time. I'm going to make any use of my power as Mrs. Alistair Crane to get what I want, and what I want is my daughter and Ethan back.
You're acting like a fool. All right, for 5 minutes you've shown how important you are, but you really have to face the facts. With Alistair in a coma, I'm the only one who has any power whatsoever. All I have to do is get on that phone, call the pilot back, and tell him to ignore your juvenile threats. And Ethan and Gwen will be gone. Next stop, New Delhi.
Well, we'll see about that.
Who are you calling now?
Alistair's attorney? He'll have Alistair's latest will, he'll know my rights, he'll be able to enforce them legally, and I'll just have him issue an emergency edict to stop the plane from leaving Harmony. Mr. Flett, you're Alistair's personal attorney?
That has been both my burden and my privilege.
Well, this is Alistair's wife calling, and I'm ordering you to file an injunction, or whatever it is that you call it, to stop the plane from leaving Harmony's airport.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Crane, but that's ridiculous. You don't have the power to stop that plane from taking off.
Of course I do. I'm Mrs. Alistair Crane.
Yes, but to date, he's never given any woman any real executive power, and certainly not you. Perhaps someday he'll wake from his coma and give you that power. But until such time, you can't do anything. Let it go.
Hello? Hello? Damn it, he hung up on me.
Should be a little gentler next time.
There's got to be something that I can do. Okay, I'm married to the most powerful man in this world. Surely I can stop one simple plane from
Teresa,
leaving.
would you just calm down and listen to me? You're making a fool of yourself, and you know it. Father will never bestow any real power on a woman. So instead of tilting your windmills, I suggest you get down on your hands and knees and you pray that the old bastard either dies or stays in that coma for the rest of his unnatural days. If he does, we'll have a generous allowance. You can live here in this mansion or anywhere you want in the world. You'll have a glorious future if you just give up this obsession with Ethan. Move on with your own life and let Gwen and Ethan move on with theirs.